All right. What's up, guys? My name is M. Mario G. We got
Terrence Finley over here.
I'm Chad.
See, listen, y'all. They're being modest, okay? You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to give nicknames of who the fuck you are.
I guess I go by the nickname Muslim Man since I'm the Muslim guy in the room.
I just found out my nickname was Big Bolo.
Listen, y'all. He just got out. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, basically, we're just friends. You know, we've known each other for a while. We kind of met, well, through the car world and through just mutual friends, and we've been friends ever since. You know, I want to say I don't really call like my friends. They're more family to me, so I call them brothers. That's why you'll hear me say a lot, you know, my brother this, my brother that, because I got friends that are closer to me than actual family. So, reasons why we're here and what this is about. Well, we are the round table, right? So we're here to discuss pretty much just all sorts of different issues. Issues in our everyday lives, things we've experienced, topics that are going on in the world that just make no sense, you know, organizations that are starting that just make no sense, relationships, cars, because that comes to pretty much all of us naturally, and just pretty much whatever you guys want to talk about. You know, you guys tell us in the comments and things like that. You comment in and say, give us a topic. We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? We don't, as a disclaimer, none of us here are saying we are experts on what we are telling. These are all opinions that we've experienced, we've seen, and we went through just in life. So nobody's sitting here saying that we're perfect, because we're not. But we're just trying to give our take on things. So welcome to the round table. We're going to jump right into this and give a little bit of background about each one of us, you know. Myself personally, where do I start, right? I grew up in Detroit, you know, moved from there out, was out in Inkster as a kid, and went from there to Westland, and then as an adult, I came out to Roseville and then ended up out here in the Shores, you know. I do a little bit of software programming, you know, I mess with cars a little bit, and I just try to enjoy life. As far as like relationship life for me, I mean, I have a beautiful lady today, and what's crazy is crazy as it is, I'm actually friends with my exes. Now I know a lot of people can't say that, but I am, and I've had some pretty good experiences in relationships. I'm not going to say it's been perfect, because I've had some bad times too, but if I have to look back, I don't really hate any exes. You know what I mean? Like, they're mostly good people. Now, there was a couple back in the day. We can get into that if we want to, and go down that road. But overall, I've had some pretty good experiences. And you know, the lady today, she's wonderful. You know, she does a lot of awesome things for me, as do I for her. So it's just, we're going to get into that. That's going to be a 50-50 thing that you should always have with your partner. But yeah, I mean, you know, I like cars. You know, okay, guys, all right. I love cars. All right, I love cars, y'all. I love cars.
See the background.
And I went out of control with this. But that'll tell you, I love cars. You know, I love martial arts, working out. You know, a lot of people don't know it. I like interior design. You know, so that's something that we could talk about that. I just like having fun with my friends. I just believe that life, hey man, we should have a good time with the people around us. So that's a little bit about me. We'll get into Terrence, a little bit about him, and we'll go from there.
Hey, I'm Terrence. My background, I was raised in Ecorse, Michigan, Southwest Detroit, Miami, and also Georgia. My parents moved around a lot. My parents are divorced. They divorced when I was around 7. My dad worked in finance. My mom went into accounting. My education usually comes up a lot, so I have a degree in criminal justice, a JD from law school, and a master's in intelligence analysis. So I'm a real analytical person, because I try to break things down into data. Growing up, I was a very good basketball player, so you know, I always had a lot of people that used to hang out with me because I have a pretty high vertical, and I used to play. I played a couple games against the N1 mixtape players. played a lot of games against ex-college basketball players and stuff like that. And I pretty much most of my time was basketball and cars. Basketball, cars, a little bit of video games. At this point in my life now, there's just not enough time in the day because right now I work as a life coach and a consultant. And between that and my Islamic faith, there's just not a whole lot of time. Kind of looking to talk more about that, get some more notice out on what that actually means as far as like a man navigating through relationships that's really looking for a religious connection. And I'm looking forward to explaining that and moving through that journey with all of you.
Cool, that's cool. Bolo!
All right. I'm just a regular 9-to-5er, office job, IT guy. But I've known him for about, what's it been, like 10 years maybe?
Yeah, it's probably been.
Yeah,
And
and
I know it's around 10, 12 years now.
I find it funny because when we met, we weren't friends. And I didn't think it would go past just hanging out because I remember when I first met you, you were just very standoffish, and I'm just like, dude, I do not like that guy.
Bro, what? Yo, M, what were you doing, bro?
Well, the thing is,
All right, man, what's the story, bro?
we met
Yeah.
back when we used to club a lot, and I'm introverted, so I don't like to go out like that. And so I was just being introduced to this at, 21, 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when I first met him, it was at nighttime. And at that point in life, they pretty much had one focus and one focus only, and that was going out to go party. So while we were pregame, M doesn't drink or smoke. While we were pregame, M would just be like, man, skip all that. I'm just trying to go out. When are we going out? So I would just be sitting there like, man, this dude is like messing up our pregame. But as time went on, people started to grow and change, and I noticed that he had like a lot of qualities that I consider important in a friend, and I noticed the way that he looked out for his friends, the way he treated his friends, and I sort of gravitated towards that. And T here, I met him through M as well. I met you through M as well. And I'll say I gravitated towards you because it was kind of the same thing. There's a lot of positive qualities that I noticed in you, and I gravitated towards that as well. So, now I'm here tagging along in something productive.
Inshallah.
Well, there it is. So, that's just a little bit about each one of us to kind of get you to understand where we're coming from. A lot of the views that we have is not something to take personal. It's literally something either we went through or just something that we've seen or something that we've experienced or someone around us is going through, and we don't want to see maybe something we say might spark something in you to just be like, hey, nah, he was right. Like I'm not trying to go through that because he went through it or somebody he knows is going through it. So a lot of stuff don't take to heart. I mean, just take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? And on that note, we're going to jump into it.